Oscar, what does the immediate future hold for you?
Well, I plan to get married in June, and I hope to make the Olympic team, which I'm going out to Denver tomorrow morning to prepare for.
The members of the United States Olympic team. Walter Bellamy of Indiana shakes hands with Jay Arnett of Texas, Bob Boozer of Kansas State, Terry Dissinger of Purdue, Bertie Halderson of Colorado, Darrell Imhoff of California, Al Kelly of Kansas, from the University of Oklahoma, Lester Lane, Jerry Lucas of Ohio State, the great Oscar Robertson of Cincinnati, Adrian Smith of Kentucky, and Jerry West of West Virginia, the United States Olympic team.
The big numbers in USA will distinguish it enough for you. Zubkov, rebound by big Jerry Lucas, All-American at Ohio State. Fast break, Lane on the end. Now, I don't know whether they'll give that to Lane or Lucas, but let's give it to Lane. Very difficult to figure out exactly whom some of these baskets are credited to.
Well, Pete, with players like that, it must be easy to coach.
Well, you would think so. However, you do have problems. You have that mathematical problem, 1 ball and 5 players. These lads, you know, were individual stars. They represented 12 different college teams, and when they played college basketball, and their skills were developed individually. And it was a question of blending these skills into the group. As I told them when we were at West Point, the important thing was to complement each other out there, and then we had the 1 ball, and the other 4 men had to be moving.
When the team first started scrimmaging, the players did not quite know how to move as a team.
Well, Pete, how did you get them to play as a team?
You do this through the use of drills. 2-and-2 drills where you have 2 boys learning to play with each other, and then 3, and then 4, and then the 5. You try to acquaint them with the habits of each, so that, again, they blend these skills into the unit.
Well, when they are practicing these different drills, they not only learn to play together, but they begin to get in condition, as I think you will recognize.
Jerry West fakes to the right, moves past Lester Lane, dribbling with his left hand. He has perfect control of the ball. The same setup, this time the fake is to the left, and West dribbles with his right hand and shoots with his right hand. He has the ability to go equally well in either direction.
Constantly practicing the basic skills of basketball. Undoubtedly made several thousand of these layup shots. Yet on his own, he continually strives for that perfection of movement and consistency of play that makes a true champion. Here, Darrell Imhoff practices his post shots, the fake, the pivot, the hook, with the grace of a ballet dancer.
Back then, we didn't even think we were going to lose because we were so good. I mean, we were a great basketball team because all the players on the team had great skills.
Going in as Dissinger. You know, Pete Newell, the head coach, has a real tough time trying to mold this team into a unit. They're all exceptional ball players, but most of the times the offense, when they're in college, is built around 1 ball player. They try and work together, but it's really tough when you've been playing one way for 3 years to try and get together when you've been the individual star of your club and the whole offense has been built around. Most of the European teams run much more in patterns than the United States does. They don't use such a freewheeling offense as most teams in the USA. And there he scored 8 points. That's Jay Arnett. Nice pass to Lucas. The foul is on Zubkov.
All the players on the team had great skills, basketball skills, dribbling, shooting, defense. We could play shutdown defense. We had the whole package.
So was it 4 Hall of Famers, 8 former NBA All-Stars, and, of course, 4 Rookies of the Year in a row from 61 to 64. I mean, what did Coach Newell, what were the things that he preached to you guys for you to develop as great basketball players?
Well, I think, first of all, we had great people on our team. Coach Newell was respected. He and Coach Wooden were probably looked at as the 2 greatest coaches of their time. Plus, we had a bunch of players that knew how to play the game, and there were not any egos involved, and we wanted to win as a team representing the United States of America. And I had said for years, and it came out here, on that team, when I got open, I never got missed. I had said that for years, and that's the truth, because the ball was distributed so well. And we could play all phases of the game. You know, if we need to shut down the other team, We could play shutdown defense. We rebounded the ball really well, and we were quicker than any other team, so we could fast break. But we also had such great basketball skills that we could play slow down too.
Jerry Lucas blocks the shot. The fast break to Robertson. The pass to Adrian Smith.
The 3-second rule is really called closely. Volnov going in. Rebound Robertson.
Rome was the site of the 1960 Olympic Games, an event described by one writer as the Olympics that changed the world.
10 of its 12 members go on to play professionally in the NBA.
Now, the crazy thing about it is two players that never made that team, Havlicek and Lenny Wilkins. They were alternates.
Rebound by Lucas. Pitch out to Lane. 2-on-1. The basket count by Jerry West. Volnov shooting. Right up the rebound. Fast break. And Adrian Smith is there. 79-55. Arnett, Robertson. Petrov clearing the boards. Interception by Lane. Jerry Lucas credit for the pass for the basket, but beautiful passing by Lane and Robertson.
Here's Oscar Robertson in a game demonstration of the perfect execution of the fake as you dribble. The fake left, the opponent is off balance, Oscar has passed him. Another opponent picks him up. A change of pace, clears. The original man has him, Oscar fakes him one more time.
Robertson dribbles down court, made the perfect head fake. As you can see here, his opponent is totally off balance. Even his head is turned, having taken the fake. Has all of his weight on his right foot. Robertson goes by for the easy layup.
The play out there was, probably different. It was a little rough, where guys push you and hold you and hit your elbow and bump you. And
Robertson going down on top of the ball, only leading by 7 at halftime. And about 3 minutes have gone by now in the second half. West to Robertson. And the Soviet Union is calling a timeout.
Off to Boozer. Lane drives to the corner. Out to West. Boozer hooks. The ball hits the rim and bounces off. Bellamy rebounds. Fakes and misses. Lucas tips it in. Great teamwork.
32. United States ahead. We've reached the 4-minute mark of the second 20-minute half. West. Jerry West has really been hot. He averaged about 28 points a game in his collegiate career last season. Muchniks again. Lucas sweeping the board. West to Smith.
Jerry West has the ball, dribbling. He sets up carefully, passes off to Lester Lane. Lane to Robertson. The pass to Lucas. Out to Robertson. He fakes the shot, drives, jumps, and hits.
3 with 7.5 minutes remaining here in the second half. USA on top. They've led all the way. Smith. Petrov. The block by Imhoff.
The Olympic team is on defense. The shot is short. Bellamy clears. Passes off to Robertson. Robertson dribbles down the court. The bounce pass in. West recovers and hits for 2 points.
Smith. Smith coming in. Bellamy. Rebound Boozer. And the basket by Imhoff. Like Jerry West then, but he got a good block from Walt Bellamy. Fine block by Smith. Goes out of bounds. USA ball.
And even though we won so easily, I will tell you, there's one moment in my life that I'm sure all of you people who've had so many great moments, that was the most special moment in my life. To play the national anthem, it was the most thrilling, chilling thing that I've ever been involved with.
When Jerry and I accepted that gold medal, I mean, things go through your body. You just can't explain. You just feel happy, like you just want to jump off the stage. But I'm glad I didn't do that. It was wonderful. It was great to be beside Jerry and all these guys. We had a great time. And again, I thank you so much for this opportunity.